Hi everyone, today is Monday, June 7th, 2025. The current temperature in New York area is around 25 C. It's a little cloudy now, but that's okay. Today I am going to talk about the method that I use to bring stability and peace to my area. I'm going to talk about my beliefs and opinions. I don't want to force my ideas onto anyone. So if you think you have a better method to protect your area, you're welcome to do so. And in this video, I am going to talk about a controversial debate in the world. And my method tries to avoid it. That is eating meat. Many people think that meats are good for human health, but actually meats are bad for humans, and I will use psychology and biology to explain why meats are dangerous for humans in the long run. Not right away. You won't see the effects of the poison it emits. But in this video, I will talk about the psychology side. In another video, I will talk about the biology side of the poisons it emits. So let's talk about the psychology that meat can destroy you in the long run. As we know, meat comes from animals like pigs, cows, horses, fishes, chickens, and so on. So when we eat meat, some animals have to die, and we eat their dead bodies. Although the taste of meats can be delicious, I think in the long run you will develop more selfishness. Why? Because you just want to gain more when something is good for you. You're happy when some animals die and you can gain something from your taste. So you work harder and harder to satisfy your taste. In the long run, your mind will be accustomed to thinking that, oh, I am allowed to kill animals. They are born for me to be eaten. So, in terms of many decades, your mind will gradually think that other animals should die to satisfy your gains of taste. And in the process of doing so, many people can gain wealth. They get money more and more, and they can try to do other stuff with money. Then the greed comes in. When greed and selfishness come in, you may not know them right away, but in the long run, they can hit you that you may not be aware of. You will gradually develop the thinking of, oh, these people are good for me and those people are bad for me, because the selfishness in you just gradually grow to the beneficial side. On the other side that is not beneficial to you, you will slowly develop the hatred to that side, or you try to avoid that side, or you may even think that you are superior to that side because that side has less money than you do. And that is the reason why discrimination comes in. When you have discrimination, you just make fun of other people that are not like you. You try to force people to do what you like. But as you know, many people have different ideas and minds. They have their own thinking as well, and their personal preferences. When you force them to do what you like, but they don't like, then conflicts develop. When conflict developed, we will have wars. When we have wars, we have hatred and many angers. Then generational revenges develop, meaning this I kill you, and later on your children come to me and kill me back. Then my children come back to your children to kill your children. After that, your grandchildren come back to my children to kill my children, and so on. The cycle will never end. It just gets worse over time. Conflicts will never stop when generational wars happen. So just a small root in eating meat is very dangerous in the long run. most of you will not be aware of the dangers of meat because your taste blind you already. You focus too much on your taste. You don't care about the other animals, even though you're stronger than them and you can kill them. It doesn't mean that they don't like to live. They don't have any emotion. They want to die for you to satisfy your taste. All animals like to live. They still have their families. They still have their emotions. They don't want to be killed. But they are too weak to resist your strength. And when an area has generational wars and conflicts, that area has a lot of cows. The area is also not good to live. The atmosphere in that area is very tense. And as you can see from my videos, my area is quite peaceful and no serious damage has occurred. But in Texas, I think Kerr County got a sudden flood, terrible flood, water rising 26 feet or around 8 meters within 1 hour. In the early morning, around 4 a.m. on July 4th, local time. During that time, most local citizens were sleeping in their houses. They were preparing for their National Independence Day. They couldn't believe that they would get into serious flooding because their local weather forecast couldn't predict the big flood. Within 1 hour, I think they couldn't respond fast enough. And especially the bad weather happened in the early morning when the sky was still dark. It was difficult to see the surroundings for the locals. From the Texas local government, it was confirmed that more than 50 people there died from the terrible flood on July 4th. Some kids were enjoying their camping, but suddenly the flood killed them. I'm sad and sorry for them, for the kid who died. But the weather was very terrible and unpredictable. That's why I try to use my method to bring stability and peace to my area. I don't have much money to help people, so I try to avoid hazards and damages to my area as much as I can. And as you know, money can be earned back later on, but when lives are lost, like they are lost forever. I don't know where is burning, but as you can see, there's no fire around here. The weather is quite nice now. So, with Pilgrimage, you gradually develop the psychology of greed and selfishness. You develop the greed and selfishness in such a long time that the greed and selfishness gradually eat you, and you are not aware of the consumption of the greed and selfishness. You will develop many bad characters when you will develop many bad characters when you try to satisfy your taste just because of your taste. Animals die, and the environment is stained with more blood. You create chaos little by little, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. decade by decade, and so on. And in the long run, the chaos will gradually accumulate, and when the accumulation is big enough, the chaos will get back at you and create a bad place for you to live. So each bit is dangerous for you in the long run. It creates a bad psychology. And a bad neighborhood later on, when chaos is accumulated big enough. Alright, as you can see, my area is quite stable and normal. No serious damage has occurred. The weather in my area speaks for my method. I don't need you to believe what I say. If you like what I say, that's good. If you don't, that's fine. I'm happy if you can use your method to protect your area. I will continue sharing my method with you later on. The method is quite long, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.